The final attendance. It happened on the last day of 10th grade. The whole school was buzzing with joy. Selfies, laughter, farewell hugs everywhere. But Ali, who was always quiet, seemed disturbed. He kept glancing at the classroom, the same class where back in 9th grade, a boy named Hamza used to sit. Hamza, who disappeared one day without a trace. No one knew where he went, but everyone remembered what he had said just before vanishing. "There's something here that won't let me leave." Everyone thought it was a joke, but after that day, Hamza never came back. 2 years later, Ali returned to that classroom on his final day, as if something was calling him, whispering his name. "Ali, come, don't go back." He turned around. The room was empty. Suddenly, the blackboard started writing by itself in chalk. "Once someone stays behind, they never escape." Ali's breath caught in his throat. He tried to leave, but the door had shut on its own. The room turned cold.
The fan was off, yet the wind howled. A chair, Hamza's old seat, slid into the center of the room, written in blood on it. "Attendance is not complete." Then came the same eerie voice. "Each year, one must stay to keep the silence." The door creaked open. The next morning, Ali didn't show up. People assumed he was busy, but on the blackboard was a new list. Hamza present, Ali absent, and below, scrawled in faded chalk, "Whose turn is it next year?" The next year, when school reopened, a new student named Harun joined the 9th grade. He was excited. New uniform, new books, and dreams in his eyes. But the older students wore strange expressions, like they were hiding something. Harun soon learned he had been placed in the same classroom where Hamza and then Ali had gone missing, though no one spoke of them openly. The first day went by normally, but when the final bell rang and students left, Harun felt something grip his arm, but no one was there. He turned to find the classroom empty, except for one chair gently rocking as if someone had just stood up. Then he heard a whisper by the door. "This time, it's your turn." He froze, but forced himself out. The next day, he found an old attendance register on his desk, dusty and worn. When he opened it, he was stunned to see past names of students, but the last 3 pages were empty, except for a few blood-smeared entries. Hamza, Ali, and the third name started with Harun. As he closed the register, the classroom light flickered, and on the wall, a sentence emerged in dried blood. "The circle will complete with the third." That night, Harun dreamed of being alone in the classroom. Hamza and Ali stepped out of the shadows, eyes blank, holding the same register. They spoke, "If you stay, we can leave." The next day, Harun was ill, but his mother forced him to go. In the final period, everyone left. Harun stayed behind. The door locked, windows froze, and the register opened by itself. A pen floated and began writing, "Harun Akram, present." A scream rang out. The classroom light shattered, and when the door finally opened, no one was inside. The next morning, the school announced that Harun had transferred, but on the blackboard, a new message was written. "The register is closed, but next year will come." The new academic year began, and a 10th grader named Zaid joined the school. Sharp-minded, curious, and drawn to old mysteries. From the moment he entered the school, he sensed something strange. Like the walls whispered, like every chair carried someone's weight. One day, while helping clean the old library, Zaid discovered a rusted locker with a name scratched off. Inside were a tattered attendance register and burnt notes repeating the same haunting phrases. "Final attendance. 3 sacrifices. The circle must complete." Zaid began to investigate, asking old teachers, even the canteen staff, and slowly uncovered the truth. Hamza, Ali, and Harun hadn't vanished by chance. They were victims of a dark curse sealed into the school's very foundation. On the roof, he found an old box holding a talisman, charred paper, and a photo of 3 boys, with the 4th face blurred. That night, Zaid snuck into the classroom where the register once lay and saw a warning scrawled on the board. "Don't become the 4th." Zaid opened the Quran he had brought and began reciting Surah Yasin aloud. Suddenly, windows rattled violently, the door slammed shut, and the chair creaked and rocked on its own. But Zaid's voice never stopped. A chilling scream echoed like the souls of the 3 boys were tearing through the dark, and then everything fell silent. When the door creaked open, the board was wiped clean, the register gone, and the chairs were covered in dust. The next morning, school resumed like normal, but a new plaque hung outside the library. "Knowledge defeated fear." Zaid never never left. He became a teacher in that same school, so no student would ever walk into the dark again, and the light of truth would always remain. Like and subscribe for more videos.